Not be long, and it will be Kansas and Missouri's turn to have their say in this presidential election. But as the Now KC's Tara Hall explains, there's something you should do now to make sure you can take part.
While there are 9 presidential candidates, only 8 of them will be on the ballot for Republicans. Jim Gilmore failed to file in Kansas. Meanwhile, the Democrats have about half as many options. Frontrunners Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders will both be on the ballot, as well as a virtually unheard of Rocky De La Fuente. Martin O'Malley is a 4th option, though he recently withdrew from the presidential election.
When people often say, well, my vote may not matter, that shows that it does. So even though it takes time out of someone's day, and even though, especially now when it comes to Kansas, maybe a little bit more difficult for people to participate, to try all they can because their voice truly does matter in these close of elections.
And unlike Iowa's caucus, it'll be less time-consuming, as there's no standing around for several hours.
The Kansas caucus is vastly different for Democrats and Republicans. If you do want to vote for a Republican candidate on March 5th, keep in mind you do have to be registered to vote prior to the caucus. Another thing that you need to bring is your photo ID. It's got to have your name and your date of birth on it. If you'd like to vote for a Democratic candidate, that also goes down on March 5th. You do not have to be registered to vote. Also, if you decide that, say, you are affiliated with another party, but you'd like to vote for a Democrat, you can also change your party affiliation. And then finally, Missouri is totally different. It is an open primary. That means no matter what political party you consider yourself affiliated with, you can vote for a Democrat or a Republican or someone who's not affiliated with either of those parties. Now, if you are not registered to vote, keep in mind you still have time. February 17th is the deadline.